Hey guys, Scott's Football here, back with another video. And today's video, we're on to another week of the Premier League score predictions on game week 3. Sorry about this bright light that's in this camera here. You couldn't get rid of it because I've got all my lights on to do a video so everyone can see the video properly. So right, we got 10 games to get through here. It's going to do it a bit longer than last week now. I am a bit longer. So right, start of the first game, we got Spurs versus Wolves. Spurs have a 2-2 draw last week. Antonio Conte, I think, got a touchline banning as he's been fined, I think, for an altercation with Thomas Tuchel of Chelsea. It said Thomas Tuchel has been fined. I don't know whether that applies for both of them, but I imagine it does. Spurs have got off to a decent start so far, they have. Wolves, 1 point, and that was against Fulham, a 0-0 draw. We have brought in Matheus Nunes from Sporting Lisbon, so that was going to be a good signing. I don't know if Raul is fit just yet. He might still be out. I know Semedo is back, but I don't know if he'll feature on the bench or not. I'd rather not. Personally, if Raul doesn't play, I'll have Guedes at top. I'll see Nunes in midfield. I would. Neves and Nunes. Neto, Guedes, and Podence. See how it all works out first. Personally, I don't think we're going to win this one. We won't get thrashed, but I don't think we're going to win. Last season we won 2-0 away at Spurs. Last season we lost 1 at our ground, but that was so undeserved, and that's a penalty from Dele Alli when he was there. And we sort of thumped them 5-1, and we didn't. We have got a decent record against Tottenham though. Personally, I don't think we're going to get thrashed, but I'm going to say Spurs 2, Wolves 1. Hopefully I'm wrong. Right, next game now, we've got Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. God, what a point for Crystal Palace on Monday night. 1-1 draw against Liverpool. Yes, the sending off probably did give them a bit of an advantage for Liverpool. Darwin Núñez getting sent off for that headbutt on Joaquin Anderson. I think he got a straight red. Maybe missing 3 games. Massive loss for Liverpool, that is. Crystal Palace defended very well, and they took their goal well. And Villa 2-1 win away at home to Everton last week. Firstly, I can't see much between both of these sides. So Palace 1, Aston Villa 1. Next game now, we got Everton versus Forest. Everton did lose last week, and they did welcome Conor Cody to their starting team. Into their team for the day. Conor Cody is going to need time there, and Everton have got to back him. I saw Frank Lampard's got faith in him. They went to a back 5 formation. They don't. When Cody plays anyway, he doesn't work in the back 4. It just seems a weird move there, to be honest. And about Forest now, they finally got their first win last week, a 1-0 win at home to West Ham. West Ham had a goal ruled out, and a pen saved by Dean Henderson. So it wasn't kind of West Ham stay where everything kind of went in Forest's favour and they battled hard for the win. Personally, for this game, I don't think they're going to win this, so I'm going to say 2-0 to Everton. Everton 2, Forest 0. Right, next game now, we've got Fulham versus Brentford, the West London derby. Fulham have had a good start so far. 2 draws, 1 against Liverpool, 1 against Wolves, my team. And Brentford have had a decent start. A 2-2 draw away at Leicester, and they thrashed Man United 4-0 last week, and 4-0 up at half time. I think it was probably a routine win for Brentford. Man United, they're shocking. No heart, no desire from them, so all Man United fans can agree with me. They're terrible. Yes, their manager does need time, but I don't think it's their manager really. It's the players don't care either, and it's not players, and it's the owners. So the Glazers are considering selling a stake in Man United the other day. Man United fans were thinking just sell the whole bloody thing. What's the point of selling one bit? You may as well sell the club as a whole. They've been at Man United long enough now. You just could look at Man United the way under his Sir Alex Ferguson. After that, when he went, they've just looked lost. But off that subject now, about this game here, I do reckon it could be a close game. So Fulham won, Brentford won. Right, next game now, we got Leicester versus Southampton. Leicester did lose last week. Gabriel Jesus did Leicester in. And Southampton picked up came from 2-0 down to get a great point against Leeds in a 2-2 draw. Personally, it's going to be an interesting game here, tough test this one. But I think it'll go in Leicester's favour. So Leicester 3, Southampton 1. Next game now, we got Leeds versus Chelsea. Leeds start, they have actually surprised me, to be honest. 2-2 draw away at Southampton, has to be 2-0 up, but they could have won it if they kept the 2-goal lead, which will be a bit of a downside for these. But it's still a good point away at a decent side. Southampton were a decent team. And Chelsea 2-2 draw last week, and a 1-0 win at Everton to start the season. So I think it's going to be interesting here. I don't think it's going to be a team that neither team dominate, but I'm going to say a 2-1 win to Chelsea. I don't think they'll thrash them and outplay them, but I do think it'll go in Chelsea's favour. So Leeds 1, Chelsea 2. Next game now, we got West Ham versus Brighton. Didn't go so good for West Ham away at Forest last week. Nothing went in their favour that day, and nothing went good for them. Went well for them. Brighton. How did they get on last week? I swear it was a 0-0 draw. Yeah, right. Yeah. Though West Ham have got off to a pretty boring start. Really, haven't got off to the best of starts. So and Brighton have got off to an okay start, and they haven't got off to a start with anything special like. So I think a 1-1 draw. West Ham 1, Brighton 1. Next game now, Newcastle versus Man City. Newcastle picked up a valuable point on the road away against a tough Brighton team. And Man City picked up a routine win at home to Bournemouth for 4-0 thrashing. Personally, I think it'll be a good game this, but Newcastle 1, Man City 2. Right, we're on to the final match now. Man United versus Liverpool. You could call it a derby. You could call it the Northwest Derby. Man United consider Liverpool more of the local rivals compared to Man City. For this game, Man United, I don't think they're going to stand any chance here. I might be wrong though. But I'll tell you now, if they lose again, there's going to be massive more protests on their hands. Apparently they're considering not going into the stadium, leave all the seats empty at United. All the protests they've done, it hasn't brewed anything really. In all fairness here, I might joke about Man United being rubbish and stuff, but it is actually quite sad how they've gone down the years though, because Alex Ferguson, they were absolutely everything and then they won everything. But now, under the lights, when you have Van Gaal, Solskjaer, Ralph Rangnick, this new guy, I can't really comment because he's only jumping here, they've just gone downhill. Some of the players there don't care. Some of them, good players, but they haven't got Man United for me. They haven't got the right players at the club personally, and that's the problem. But on Liverpool's side, not the best start, not the most encouraging start. They would have liked a few wins to start the season. 2 draws so far against Fulham and Palace. I think they'll get a win here. I think they'll finally do it. So Man United 0, Liverpool 3. So right guys, that's the end of the video now. So if you did all enjoy the video, do get a like, do subscribe to the channel, and do turn your notifications every time I make a video. See you all later guys, have a good one, bye guys.